A car out of one. I pray this devil die and get every evil thing the Lord got to give. And listen, I know you look at us in the state we in right now. Come here, SHALAM. Come here, SHALAM. I know you look at us in the state we in right now. Black people on drugs, and we suffering and dying. And I know it seems like you can do whatever you want to this people. I know it seems like this, but the time for glorifying yourself is soon at an end.
Read what's that in the book?
Black Indians. It began with Columbus. For the people of America, the arrival of Columbus.
The arrival of Columbus, 1492. White people claim that they discovered America, but North Americans it was their land. You understand? Freedom.
The arrival of Columbus was hardly a blessing. On his first day, October 12th.
October 12th. That's Columbus Day, which y'all celebrated. A holiday of murder, rape, freedom.
October 12, 1492, explorer wrote in his diary, I took
that. He said, Christopher Columbus wrote in his diary, he observed the North American Indians. Freedom.
I took some of the native Indians by force.
By what?
By force.
By what?
By force.
By what?
By force.
Christopher Columbus said he took the natives by force. How can you do that to a people that helped you survive the wintertime?
Right.
How can you took natives by force but tell you how to survive in North America?
Right.
What's food not to eat? What's food what to eat? You understand? North Americans was in peace with Christopher Columbus. Right. You understand? Bruno.
He later found the original inhabitants to be tractable, peaceable.
Be what?
To be tractable, peaceable.
And what?
Tractable, peaceable.
He said that North American Indians were peaceable people. North American Indians, they did not want to go woo the so-called white man. You understand? Us as a people, we are compassionate people. You understand? But North American Indians, we have such compassion. You understand? We taught Christopher Columbus how to survive, how to live. He studied our culture, our languages. The North Americans, they spoke Hebrew. You understand? You Negroes spoke Hebrew. You're not from Africa. You from Israel. Read on.
And concluded, there is none. And concluded, there is not in the world.
There is what?
There is not in the world.
Go ahead.
A better nation.
A what?
A better nation.
A what?
A better nation.
A better nation. Christopher Columbus, that the Northern Indians were better than him. He understands that the culture that Christopher Columbus was studying. He said that they are a better nation. Read on, brother.
His response as a European was to say that Indians must be made to work.
That what?
That Indians must be made to work.
Must be made to work. What is this talking about? It's talking about slavery. Read on.
And adopt our ways.
And adopt our ways. Christopher Columbus said we must put them in slavery and adopt our ways. What is the way of the so-called white man? Christianity. You understand? We was forced to believe that God loves everybody. That all this could come together. That Christ was a white man. You understand? But the Bible says opposite. You understand? The Bible said that Jesus Christ was a black man. A strong black man. You understand? That the real Jews are black. So-called white man ain't no Jew. He called himself Jewish. It's the suffix, meaning the like of something. Read on.
Though Christopher Columbus, whose unique citizenship and courage had opened the Americas to Europe penetration, also began the transatlantic slave trade.
Began what?
The transatlantic slave trade.
Began what?
The transatlantic slave trade.
Christopher Columbus started the transatlantic slave trade. You Negroes believe that transatlantic slave started with Negroes, but it started with North American Indians, the Puerto Ricans. The Puerto Ricans are brothers, man. North American Indians are our brothers. So are the Mexicans. You understand? Just because he has light skin and speaks Spanish doesn't mean he's one of you. You understand? They just black people who speak Spanish. That's all. You understand? Read on, brother.
He started by shipping 10 chain Awak men and women.
Man and what?
Awak men and women.
Read on.
To Seville, Spain.
Read on.
He wrote enthusiastically to King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella about the when he loaded 1,100 Taino men and women.
Now, who are the Tainos that this book speak of? It's talking about the so-called Puerto Ricans. You understand? Puerto Ricans, that is not the nationality. Puerto Rican is a Spanish word which means rich port. You understand? How can you name a French people rich port? You understand? The same way with Haiti. Haiti is a French word that means hell. You understand? These are bywords. You understand? But it's in the prophecy that the children of Israel was sin against the Most High. They be called bywords. You understand? Read on, brother.
When he loaded 1,100 Taino men and women.
Now, Christopher Columbus loaded 1,100 Taino Indians. 1,100 men, women, and children, Puerto Ricans. Read on, brother.
Aboard 4 Spanish ships.
4 Spanish ships.
The crowded and the stormy Atlantic crossing.
Crowded. The same ships that was crowded. Same thing how the Negroes got from Africa to America, how it was crowded. Caught them like sardines. You understand? The same thing happened to the Puerto Ricans. You understand? You Negroes best not despising the Puerto Ricans and the Mexicans. Because they're your brothers, man. Scripture say, love thy brother as thyself. You understand?
The crowding and the stormy Atlantic crossing took a fearful toll. Only three.
A what?
Took a fearful toll.
A fearful toll.
Only 300 survived.
Only 300 survived. All this from America to all the way to Spain. Out of 1,100 Puerto Rican men, women, and children, only 300 survived. Read on, brother.
But Columbus and Spain had decided to continue the profitable slave trade.
See, the white man's such a goddamn devil. Even though he slaughtered North American Indians, put them in slaves, he still continued to do it. And y'all people in America, y'all celebrate the murder of the North American Indians called Columbus Day. Y'all getting ready to celebrate Thanksgiving. But Thanksgiving was nothing but the murder of North American Indians. You understand? Read on.
Continue the profitable slave trade.
The what?
The profitable slave trade.
It was a slave trade. The Puerto Ricans was involved in the slave trade. All the Hispanics was involved in the slave trade. Not one was not involved, you understand? Every single one of blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians was involved in trying to slave trade. That's why you walk around with so-called white man's name, like Hernandez, or what's his name? Rodriguez, Gonzalez. You understand? Those ancient names, man. Your name is Israel. In Hebrew is SHALAM, means Prince of the Power. You understand? The Lord gave you a nationality. You understand? The Lord did not call you a Puerto Rican, a Cuban, a North American Indian, a Negro, or African American. You have a nationality the Lord gave you. Read on, brother.
Seville became the slave capital.
But what?
The slave capital.
You know?
Of Spain.
Of what?
Of Spain.
You know?
Spanish priests were the first to denounce.
He said Spanish priests. Christianity, which you so-called Negro Hispanics love to go to every Sunday, hollering and screaming.
We understand because Christopher Columbus and Murder Incorporated, the Roman Catholic Church, came over here and wiped out the North American Indians. You so-called white people that live today, you are going to be punished for what your fathers did according to the Bible. Take me to Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. We know y'all like to think that the white man is God. You understand? And he's so powerful and great. But we got news for you. It's a God up in heaven that does exist. And those North American Indians that your forefathers slaughtered and murdered, those are one of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You got to do your research on these people that, like the brother bringing out. You walking over the bones of the North American Indians right now. America was established by bloodshed. And the one thing about God, God is about justice. You so-called white people that live and exist today, I know you think that your kingdom is going to go on forever, but according to the Bible, you're going to have to pay for what your fathers did. You understand? Matter of fact, start at Isaiah 14 and 12. Let's start right there. Read that.
Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Right now, what you see what's going on, the Third World War, and the fact in the Middle East, all these diseases, that's God. God is in the middle of all of that. The Lord said, what? Read it again.
How art thou fallen heaven, O Lucifer?
Read that again.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Who is Lucifer? The so-called white man. Who is Lucifer? The devil. You understand? Because wherever the white man go and his race go, in order for them to establish something, the first thing they do is they come with their religion. They come with them priests talking about peace, 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 and then after that, they get to murdering everybody. You understand? And that's what the Roman Catholic Church is all about. Christianity was spread by killing everybody. It wasn't spread by righteousness. So how could you take on the religion of being a Christian and think that have anything to do with God when once again the Christians murdered and forced the Native American Indians out of their land, took their land, and spread their damn religion? But the Lord got your number, you so-called white people. God got your number, and that's what we bringing out. Read.
Son of the morning.
What?
Son of the morning.
So why is the Lord calling the white man the son of the morning? Because when you look at that image of white Jesus, what do we have behind the sun? Because right now the so-called white man is shining. America is shining right now. But the Bible say, how art thou fallen from heaven? Because America right now is falling. The economy is being wiped out as you know it. The military is in the Middle East and they not coming out the Middle East. Just the same way God brought plagues on ancient Egypt, God is going to bring plagues on America for the crimes of Christopher Columbus. And to show you how these white people deserve to be murdered for what their fathers did, white people love Christopher Columbus. They love their murdering fathers and they raping fathers. You understand? And that's why God is going to charge them for the crimes that their people did. We don't give a damn how you Christians feel about it. Christianity weakens a people. It softens a people moral. It makes black people say, you know what? Let's forget about our history. Let's forget about what happened to our forefathers. And you know what? You do it too. You understand? You shame your forefathers. You so-called Negroes have become a shameless people, man. You don't give a damn about nothing unless something happened to the so-called white man, then you ready to celebrate 9/11. But 9/11 ain't got nothing to do with your black behind. When you gonna remember your people being in slavery? When you gonna remember the North American Indians who died and raped and murdered to establish this land? Read.
How art thou cut down to the ground?
And God is gonna cut you so-called white people down to the ground. How is he gonna cut you down to the ground? By the greatest man who ever walked the earth, a black man named Jesus Christ. You better open up this Bible and find out. Color is in the Bible. Jesus Christ's description is in the Bible. They got you believing that because Jesus Christ was a blue-eyed devil with blonde hair and pale skin. When you go in the damn Bible and it tells you that Jesus Christ was a black man from the tribe of Judah. The white man, every time the white man opens his damn mouth, it's a lie. Everything that come out his mouth is a lie. Talking about he discovered America. He ain't discovered no damn America. The North American Indians was already here. They had cities established in America. And why don't you know that? Because the white man murdered 77 million North American Indians. You can barely find them now. He murdered them and then threw them on reservations. And then got the nerve to look at the so-called Mexicans and say what? That, oh, they're illegal immigrants. Well, God got your number, man. You better know that and remember that your day is coming. Read.
Which did weaken the nation.
And you did weaken the nations. The North American Indians, before Murder Incorporated got here, the North American Indians had great cities established in America. Are you teaching that in these schools? Are they teaching that the North American Indians had cities established before you white devils got here? Before Christopher Columbus got here? Are they teaching you, do they teach you over in California and in the Texas area that the Mexicans, that was the Mexicans' land, that you white people stole from them? Are they teaching you that? Read.
For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven.
You said, the so-called white man said in his heart that he going to ascend into heaven. And what is heaven? It is not just a physical place where God and Christ and the angels dwell, but heaven is also a condition. And the so-called white man said in his heart that he's going to come over here, and conquer and enslave God's chosen people. And that's what he did. You understand? But you can't murder God's people and think that you're going to be able to get away with it. You understand? What in the hell you think the return of Jesus Christ is all about? Christ is coming back for killing. Christ said he come not to bring peace but a sword. You understand? Read on.
I will exalt my throne above the stars.
I will what?
I will exalt my throne above the stars.
Who are the stars? Who are the stars that he's talking about? The 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. The 12 lost tribes. Because the so-called Negro, which is the real Jew, they don't know they're the Jews. The so-called Puerto Ricans, which is the tribe of Ephraim, they don't know that they one of the 12 tribes. The Native American Indians, they don't know that they one of the 12 tribes. Why don't they know? Because once again, Murder Incorporated, which is you white devils, you came over here and wiped out the nationality of God's chosen people here in the Americas. But God got your number. You understand? You better remember that everything, whatever a man sow, that shall he also reap. Read.
Above the stars of God.
What?
Above the stars of God.
Read on.
I will sit also upon the mountain of the congregation.
And you have sat upon the mountain of the congregation. You wiped out the Native American Indians, and now you sitting over the top of these people. And you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, instead of you sticking together and loving your own people, you decided to join the so-called white man. You decided to celebrate Columbus Day when Columbus Day don't have nothing to do with you. Christopher Columbus was a bloody murderer. He got blood on his hands. You understand? George Washington, all of these great presidents that established America, you understand? These guys raped your people. They raped the North American Indians. They raped the Hispanics. And they established America by it. And if you one thing, you better know that if you really believe in God, you should know that God is about justice. You understand? Just the same way so-called Hitler committed crimes against the so-called Jews, which they are not the damn Jews. What did America do? What did the other nations do? Every German that was in war, every German that had something to do with killing those Jewish people, they was put to death. Even right now, the so-called Jewish people that run the damn earth, if they smell the scent of any old, he could be 100 years old, 110 years old, and here come the so-called white man to make sure that he carry out justice. Well, when is you so-called white people gonna receive justice for you still in America? When are you gonna receive your justice? And that's what the Bible is all about. You keep thinking the Bible is about love, peace, and kissing everybody in the mouth. You better open this Bible and really read it. This Bible right here is full of prophecies. This Bible right here is about America, which is called Babylon the Great, falling. You understand? And I can't wait. I can't wait till God destroy this place. I can't wait till the Lord wipe America the hell out. You understand? And that's because that's what's about to happen. Anybody that knows world history knows that every great kingdom that's existed, they always had their day where it fell. You should know that. You should know America's not going to go on forever. Read.
In the sides of the north.
In the what?
In the sides of the north.
That's Bible prophecy. North America. You said, the white so-called white man said to himself, we're going to sit over the congregation, the 12 tribes, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, and establish a great kingdom. What did you call it? The New World. You understand? And you did that. You did exactly what the Bible said you was going to do. You came and sat over here, wiped out people's nationality, and now you run around, white people run around like they so innocent and prestigious and got great universities. Well, you established it by murdering people. Did you forget about that part? but you looked at it so great. Well, God got your number, man. Read.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
I will what?
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
And you ascended above the heights of the clouds. What is that talking about? The so-called white man going to outer space, building up space stations. You understand? You said it. You said in your heart that I want to be like the Most High. And guess what? All nations look at you white people like y'all God because y'all run the earth. But the only thing about it is that you're not God. God raised up the so-called white man to show you Negroes and Hispanics and Native American Indians what happens when you disobey God's laws. So the white man is a curse for the so-called Negro. Ever since you can't, we ain't together with these people. We get oppressed day and night in a land called America. We filling up your jails. We filled with diseases. You understand? We oppressed day and night. We the first fired and the last hired. You understand? And the so-called white man, he's going to pay for everything that he done to God's chosen people. According to the Bible and not my word, man.
I will be like the Most High.
I will what?
I will be like the Most High.
And that's what you said. That's what the so-called white man said. He went up in outer space, built up space stations, and said, I'm going to be like the Most High. Meaning what? I'm going to be like God. So in his mind, he believed that he is God. If you want a nation and you want the material wealth of that nation, what does America do? They go and bomb that nation. They tell you on the news, you know what they do? They say, oh, it's a terrorist. It's a terrorist in the Middle East. That's what the white man is the biggest deceiver in the face of the earth. He go over there and say, oh, it's a terrorist. It's a terrorist in the Middle East. So he can go over there and bomb him and wipe him out. Well, let me ask you this, Mr. White Man. Who on the earth had done more terrorizing than white people?
When nowadays I work hard on the job, till I come cross still like I'm a criminal. Crime and get caught, it could be your first charge. Like, man, you ain't getting the minimum. It go dip, squat, 5 mile run, push, pull, sit up, goddamn, strong. Looking at my baby, trying to keep them doing wrong. It's too long before they grow, I can't leave them on their own. They killed Day like he had a 30-day cake. The news covering up the story, but they say it took me back.